Hi everyone, it's Mike with Launch Your Startups, and in today's video I want to talk to you about how I made over $2,700 on my very first day on Shopify. So this video is going to is filled with kind of like hacks and tips and tricks on how I got to $2,700 on my very first day. So let's get right into it. Let's jump and talk about this. I'm getting the specifics. All right, so if we're to get real and specifics, my very first day, this was on Black Friday. So a little trick that I did on my very first day is it led to kind of an anticipation because I knew that I wanted to launch on my very first day to be Black Friday and that entire weekend. So what I did and what I want all of you guys to do to kind of see the demand for your product is what I did to build anticipation to my customers that a product was coming was something called launchrock.com. So if you guys haven't heard of this, it's a free website that sends that you could send directly to like your domain name. So like if you bought a domain like I don't know, bikes.com, you can create this kind of this page to build anticipation, and it's almost like a countdown timer or letting people know. So like this one, handmade custom bicycles starting at $799. And what I did was I put coming Black Friday, subscribe to get updates. Or it was like some of these have, you can create a countdown. So it's a countdown leading up to Black Friday. So just letting people know what you're selling. So this builds great anticipation and kind of lets you see what customers want. So it kind of gives you validation before you even get a product. So I did this about a month out. As soon as I figured out what product I want, and I got samples, I kind of created, I took photos, and then I created this like launch pad where it was kind of like anticipation for my product. So if you take a look, you go on launchrock.com, you can literally says launch your site in less than 10 minutes. And all it is just like a web page where you can get people's emails right off the bat. Just get people's emails, give them a countdown, let them know that something big is coming. So that's number one, anticipation. So that's what I did leading up to my launch on Black Friday. Okay, so anticipation, building this, and getting already getting your emails from your potential customers that want to make this purchase something big. Like build into people, like the psychology of selling. People want to know what's behind the curtain. So people are going to subscribe and get updates because they think that you're offering this new type of product. So secondly, actually even before this, before you create some type of anticipation to your customers, you want to make sure you get a good product. So finding that home run product. So with Alibaba compared to AliExpress, AliExpress is drop shipping. Okay, that's what more it's aligned with. And with drop shipping, you don't necessarily get to pick out a lot of different products. They're really small. Like I don't even know how to explain the type of products that you find on AliExpress. They're just products that anyone can find, and you can't really find unique products there. They're just they're made to be simple drop shipping type products, and you can't really get unique in what you find there, and you can't brand it. And then I could go on and on about drop shipping and why it's not good if you're trying to create a brand. But if you're trying to just make quick money, drop shipping could be the way to go, especially if you don't have the money to start off and develop a brand. But when you do that product search, you have to make sure you still have that home run product in order to build something and put something to launch and build anticipation to your customers. So the very first thing you want to do is just kind of look through Alibaba. So we're just going to go here off the top of my head, just kind of research and find unique products. Just find something unique. I was searching this a little bit earlier today, and what I found was kind of cool was these equipment oxygen breathing face masks. And you guys might have seen this for like training for weightlifting, or you've seen these types of training masks for cardio type running. So this is something that I believe I try to look for on drop shipping. But think about this. Think about if you, as a niche, this is just an example for you guys. If you found something like this and you served or a specific niche regarding this, and what would that niche be? Like just off the top of my head, it'd be something like how I saw for bikes. So I don't think anyone's created a brand for a training mask designed for bicyclists. You see the route that I'm trying to go there. It's a niche. I'm not reinventing the wheel. I'm not trying to find a brand new product and see if there's demand there. I know this product is pretty popular. There's football NFL players that use this type of product, so it's out there. But has anyone marketed it towards a cyclist? You know, like that's how you find a niche that's not being served. So can I develop a brand over this type of fitness mask? Put my logo on here. Put my logo on like just like that. You could change your logo and call it like cycling mask. And now I can brand this only to cyclists and tell them what the benefits would be if you use this and help your endurance and your endurance and training to be a cyclist and compete. So that's another way. Like that's just an avenue that you can go. So just because training masks are out there, you're like, okay, it's already been done. But no, can you find that specific niche to serve a market that isn't being served, and kind of make it, you know, your own brand. Build that brand towards building this product specifically towards a certain type of customers. Okay, so that's what it is. That's what I really like to do when we call this private labeling. So basically all this is called Shopify private labeling, creating a brand. Okay, so what I would do, especially with something like this, is you create this product specifically for cyclists. Build this type of anticipation through a launch rock page. Okay, launch rock page, maybe like a countdown timer telling them, hey, something's new. There's this new training equipment. It's rare. You know, no one's ever seen it. No one's ever seen it. It's designed specifically for cyclists, and you can build this anticipation for it. And when you build this anticipation for it, what do you do? I mean, I want you to think basic. Okay, when I got my very first, all I cared about Shopify when I first started was just getting my first sale. Okay, guys, break it down. Very simple. I don't want you guys to be overwhelmed about Facebook ads, Facebook retargeting, Instagram ads, YouTube video ads, or even like Google AdWords. Let's just get down to the bare basics and just get your first sale. And how I got my first sale was through influencer marketing, because it was pretty simple. I created my website and I found people or pages on Instagram to just promote my site, or just, you know, put a shout out. So if you guys aren't used to Instagram influencers, basically what you do is you just, you know, you type something like comedy. So I just type in comedy. You click a page like this, or, you know, even something like this. Let's just like that. Yes. And you find pages that charge to kind of promote your product or your website, and it's really easy. I mean, you could type in comedy. Let's see, just like funny memes. Obviously, this is a really large page. 8.3 million followers, and they'll have right here at the top of their bio, they'll have an email for you to contact them, and you contact them saying how much do they charge for shout outs. And their shout outs are basically timed. So they would say it costs $120 for 1 hour, and then they take it down. Or you could say, or they'll probably say it's like $200 or $300. This is for a big page, for like a 24-hour post. But I don't want you guys to focus on these million follower pages. Get down and find maybe less than 500,000 or even 250,000 followers, and then make sure that when you click on some of these, that the engagements, so when I mean engagements, are the likes to comment ratio to the follower ratio. So so you can kind of verify if they're fake followers or not. So what I want you guys to really do is just focus on your first sale. So when you have a good product and you're promoting it, just make sure you just focus on one type of marketing way, and then perfect it, and then move on to the other. It can be really overwhelming. I know when I first started, to just learn about, okay, should I go into Google AdWords? Okay, should I go into Facebook ads? Okay, what's creating an audience? Facebook retargeting, all that I will teach you later on, but just get to the basics and get your first sale. If you can get one sale, you can get 100 sales. All you need is that first sale to get the ball rolling, and it'll kind of validate your product. So I want everybody to just focus on that one sale, and then you can start developing or using other techniques or marketing techniques that you've heard or want to learn more about. Okay? But I want you guys to first focus on that influencer marketing. Another tip that I've learned, obviously you can go through Instagram. What I want you to do is go through Instagram, type in pages that are related to your product. So I don't know if it'd be like cycling, cycling life, cycling tips. So like this is something that'd be good if you were trying to sell those training masks. Cycling tips, contact them, and then see if they're willing to promote your product. And then what you also want to do is click this drop down where you can see related pages to that single page, and then this is how you'll be able to find other pages that you can promote on. Okay, so this is just a tip, a little trick that I can show you guys, but I'll get more in depth with influencer marketing in another video. Another trick that I did in the beginning stage, and a lot of people don't really know about this, is called FameBit. So it's famebit.com. YouTube actually acquired them, but it's a little more organized way of finding influencers on YouTube, Twitter, or Instagram. So what you do, you go on FameBit, you create a profile, and you can create a campaign. So you go to campaigns over here, and you can create a campaign basically saying what you're looking for. Are you looking specifically for YouTube, Instagram, Facebook pages? These are, you can go into creators where they're like actual people that have built a personality online, or some of them also have pages. So take a look at this. It doesn't hurt to try it. You can see their total reach. You can see their audience. You could view their profile. You could ask them for an invite. You can go down here and find channel categories. So this is a cool trick, just a little organized way of finding influencers online that are more so personalities that can represent your brand. There's also like tech review people that you can pay through FameBit. So sometimes when I was first starting on Instagram, I was scared because I was paying them through PayPal for payments. Everything gets done through FameBit. You can bring it outside of it for payments. You could say, hey, do you accept PayPal? So FameBit doesn't really get their cut if you do it through that way. But it's just a safer route for you to find different types of people on here, different types of personalities, or YouTube brands. That just makes it a little, so like right here, this is just a page. They only have 20,000 followers. View profile, influencer marketing, and then you could just see things that they posted. Okay, so it's all about just finding different avenues or different ways to find these influencers. Okay, so that's what I did. So how I got it was Black Friday. I created this type of anticipation for my product using influencers. So before I even had a product, I sent these guys or these influencers to promote my page or to try to promote my product to build anticipation because they couldn't buy it at that time. They would go here. They would subscribe to updates. I would let them know that Black Friday by midnight you can purchase the product at a at a discounted rate for only that day. So obviously Black Friday, as you know, there's deep sales, and what you want to do is just provide that 1 day sale in which I got about 100 orders. So 100 orders. I don't even know if I was able to show my actual. So yeah, so about this was about $2,700, a little over $2,700, 99 orders. You could see the time throughout the day when people made the sale. So it's just all about building that anticipation, having a good product, and then just getting your first sale. Okay, so that's what I want you guys to do. And really focus on just getting that one sale so you guys aren't overwhelmed. And I promise if you can get one sale, you can get 100 sales. You could get 1,000 sales, but it's all about getting that one sale, becoming validated, and then going from there and then tweaking your website, tweaking your product, tweaking your marketing, and then perfecting influencer marketing, and then moving on to other types of marketing for your website. But that's all I have for you guys today. Again, I'm trying to do daily uploads Monday through Friday. If you have any questions, leave it on the comments. Smash that like button, subscribe. Let me know what you guys want. But until then, I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.